Okay, looking at surface area of cones. So for our surface area of cones, it's a little bit trickier than our prisms or our pyramids where we can go through and work out each of the faces because we have this curved one. Now when we look at it, we know we've got the circle base, which is our pi r squared, and the rule for that curved section is pi r s, where s is our slant height. Now often we'll be given the question where we aren't given the slant height. We might be, and that's always nice to be given that one. You might be given the slant height and have to solve for the height is another option, but we use Pythagoras theorem for that. So in this case, we've got our radius and we've got our height. So our little picture would look like this, where we are finding that slant height. So instead of x, we can put a big S for slant height. We've got our right angle triangle. So we would be doing c squared equals a squared plus b squared. So our c squared is going to be our 3 squared plus 4 squared. So we'll get 9 plus 16 is 25. So that's the same as our big S squared. So our S is going to be the square root of 25, which is equal to 5. So we now have our slant height of 5. So to work out the surface area, for that we're going to do our pi r squared plus pi r s. So we've got pi times, and our radius is 3. And then we've got pi times 3 times 5. So we'll grab our calculator and work that out. So we've got pi times 3 squared. And then we're adding to that pi times 3 times 5. So we get 75.398. So I'll round that to 75.4. And that will be meters squared. So whenever you see that, if you're not given the slant height, use your Pythagoras theorem to solve. If you're not given the height, then use your Pythagoras theorem to solve, and you would have an x on this side and a value on the other. And then you're popping it into that rule up here, which you're generally given on your rule sheet. Okay, hope that helps you with your surface area of cones.